As we flip the calendar into November, that means this is the final Friday night of the regular season with playoff berths and seedings on the line. I'm Leland Barclay, and this is the River Valley Sports Report, sponsored by Atchley Air, who is a local supporter of this show and River Valley sports, schools, and athletes. The Greenwood Bulldogs won the most anticipated game of the season and a possible 6A state championship preview with a 33-23 win over Pulaski Academy on Friday at Smith Robinson Stadium. Now, the two main ingredients to beating the Bruins, who onside kick every kickoff and never punt, is recovering as many of those onside kicks and getting as many fourth down stops as possible, and that's exactly what Greenwood did. The Bulldogs recovered all 4 onside kicks by Pulaski Academy, stopped the Bruins on 7 of 9 fourth down attempts, and forced 4 turnovers. Greenwood defensive coordinator Jason Gill had this to say about the defensive effort after Friday night's win.
Yeah, man, my kids showed up tonight, and it's just what Greenwood kids do. They show up on big nights, and I couldn't be more proud of them. My staff, they did an awesome job this week getting our kids prepared. Our help teams, it's just, man, it's if you're not here, you don't see it all, and it's awesome when it all comes together, and I can't be more proud of the defense and just the team.
You had, of course, fourth down stops, you had key plays on third downs, you had plays by different players. I mean, it was a cliche, but really a total team effort.
Yeah, these kids are bought in, and they're Greenwood kids. They're bought into doing their job, and they know when they do their job, special things happen. And it's just a testament to their hard work, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
How big was it preparing all week, knowing about the fourth downs, knowing that they're going to go for it? How did that, if anything, change your preparation?
I don't really think it changed our preparation. We just, you got to get in their mind that they're going for it on fourth down. I don't know that we really did anything different practice-wise, but we just, stressed to them how important fourth downs were. A team that wants to do that and they go for it on fourth down and they give our offense a short field. I know they've had a lot of success doing it, and it is what it is. And I couldn't be more proud of our kids tonight. Linebacker Caleb Garner recovered 1 onside kick and had 11 tackles with 3 for loss. His biggest play was recovering a fumble with 10:22 left in the game, after which Greenwood went up 30-23. Garner had this to say after the game.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really expected it to be a shootout, but obviously it wasn't. Our defense played phenomenal. And our onside kick team, they didn't get a single onside kick. We had a ton of turnovers. We just played awesome. Can't wait to play them again.
How much fun was it?
Oh, it was awesome, yeah. Other than, a lot of pain, but it was very fun, yeah.
How physical was it out there tonight?
Oh, yeah, very. I mean, they have a lot of stud athletes. They're very well coached. That was probably the toughest football game I'll ever play until, we maybe see them again.
What did you think, all week, hearing about, PA and their offense? Did the whole defense kind of maybe take a little exception to that?
I mean, yeah. Last time our defense was talked about, we allowed 0 points. So, I mean, we step up as underdogs. We don't like that stuff. If we're not favored, we're going to win.
On Pulaski Academy's next possession, Greenwood lineman Cash Archer stopped a fourth down play. Archer had this to say after the game. How well did you guys play, do you think?
I think that whole week we've been preparing like crazy because we know this team is one of the best in the whole place, and they haven't lost 57 games, something like that. We were fired up, like we were ready. There's nothing about it. We were ready. Come to 15 points in the first, 1 touchdown in the second. I thought we played amazing.
take me through that play. You had that play at fourth quarter, the fourth down play where the running back were aside, and you stopped the play, and then a couple other guys came in and cleaned it up. But take me through that play if you remember which one I'm talking about.
I know which one you're talking about. Man, that tackle's a great player. That left tackle, he was on me all night, and it just felt good to make the play when it matters most, which is the fourth down right there at the end. And big stop. We were up by a score, got the ball back, wasted a little bit of time. It felt good.
You guys had a lot of big stops tonight defensively. Knowing all week, how they are on fourth downs, how much did that play into your preparation?
My preparation?
Yours and the defense.
Well, our two main focuses were getting the onside kicks, which we went perfect on, and stopping fourth downs. Some of the fourth downs they got, but we fixed that pretty quick, and just paid off.
The game was a very physical one, with both teams' starting quarterbacks being knocked from the game. Greenwood freshman Kane Archer led the Bulldogs to 3 scoring drives and 17 points in the fourth quarter to lead the rally from a deficit. We asked Greenwood head coach Chris Young about the win and the play of his Bulldogs on Friday night.
Yeah, really proud of them. Just, it shows you when you have great preparation and great effort, what happens. And, our coaches worked all week in offense, defense, kicking game, and had a great game plan. And the kids came out, practiced really well all week. And then you saw how they played. I mean, we got a couple new guys in the secondary. We moved Isaiah Arrington to corner, had the last pick, and he was big all night. Got Braden Skaggs back, broke his collarbone the first game, and he's a great player for us in the secondary. So having both those guys really helped. Coach Holloway, man, I can't say enough. You guys have no idea what a special teams coordinator goes through playing PA, and the time and the preparation he put in getting ready for the onside kicks, and you saw how well our kids were. They're really prepared, and that's a great compliment, Coach Holloway. He did a great job tonight and took care of those, and there was a difference in the ballgame.
And then offensively, you did enough, especially the second half.
Yeah, we sputtered. We had a lot of stuff that was good, and we made plays, and then we would get a holding penalty, or we would jump off sides, a tip ball on a pick. Both the picks were not bad throws. So we were off a little bit, but they caused that. I mean, they're really good on defense. Defensive end 8 and that linebacker 9. I mean, they're going to bring pressure at you, so they're talented. They cause a lot of that problem. But that's a great sign. When you beat a great football team and don't play your best, it's a pretty good sign.
But I thought up front, too, you guys got after it pretty well defensively.
Yeah, we're undersized up front, and those 3 guys, I think there were 4 of them that played all night and rotated, but they play hard. And when kids play hard, it gives you a chance to win. And, defensively, you're flying around and just making plays all night.
The win was a big one for the Bulldogs, which secured the top seed in the playoffs and home field advantage until Little Rock. Charleston also secured home field advantage in the Class 3A playoffs for the entire month of November with a 49-7 win over West Fork, which Walter Woody covered. The Ozark Hillbillies wrapped up a high playoff seed in the Class 4A playoffs with a 42-7 win over Gravett, which Harold McIlvain covered. In other games on Friday, Lamar stayed alive for a high playoff seed in Class 4A and a home game to start off the playoffs with a victory over Clinton. Alma assured itself of a winning season with a 59-14 win over Dardanelle, setting a school record for points scored in a game in the process. I'll be at Southside on Friday, where the Mavericks host Springdale in another game with playoff implications in Class 7A. Walter will be at Northside, where the Grizzlies host Little Rock Southwest. Harold will be in Lamar for the Warriors' big game against Central Arkansas Christian. That's going to take us to halftime of the River Valley Sports Report. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor, Atchley Air, with Gimme 5.
The Martins came over, we were having spaghetti when we suddenly noticed that we started getting sweaty as the temperature approached 90 degrees. My buddy said, man, you gotta call Atchley Air.com. When your air conditioner breaks, they're the one you want. Atchley Air.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. The technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. When your air conditioner breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AtchleyAir.com.
These are the top 5 performances of the past week in the River Valley. Number 1, This week's River Valley Player of the Week is running back Fisher Wilsey of Mansfield. Wilsey ran 14 times for 174 yards and touchdowns of 3, 43, and 1 yard in the third quarter, and a 41-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. Number 2, Mansfield junior Allison Edwards was named the MVP of the Class 2A State Volleyball Championship game after leading the Lady Tigers to a 3-set sweep of neighboring Lavaca. Saturday was the 7th championship for Mansfield in volleyball and 3rd consecutive under Coach Kaylee Piles. Number 3, Lavaca, Hackett, and Southside all played for championships on Saturday. Lavaca finished 24-6 with 4 of the losses to Mansfield. Hackett finished a brilliant season with a 28-2 record, losing to Baptist Prep on Saturday in the Class 3A championship. Southside finished 38-1 after dropping the Class 6A title game to nationally ranked Fayetteville. Number 4, Greenwood's Carol Werner and Noah Embry won the 5A West cross-country meet last week. The Lady Bulldogs won the team title as well with 4 of the top 6 runners. Number 5, the Mulberry Yellow Jackets improved to 4-0 with a 59-52 win over Scranton on Tuesday night in the early basketball season. Check out every day of the Northwest Arkansas and River Valley Democrat-Gazette, where you will get Players of the Week, predictions, top performers, stats, schedules, scores, and capsules. Over the past 7 weeks since the start of the special 4-page sports section in the Sunday River Valley Democrat-Gazette, we've had feature articles on players, former coaches, and a Fort Smith native who is growing grass indoors for the FIFA World Cup. This past Sunday, though, we ventured into Oklahoma for the first time for a story on Cameron's 5-year court battle with an insurance company to replace their high school and gymnasium, which were destroyed by a fire in 2017. But it won't be the last time we're in Oklahoma, because LaFleur County and Sequoyah County are part of the River Valley too. We already have some big things planned for our neighbors across the river in Oklahoma. Don't forget, on Saturday is the Jim Rowland Fun Run in downtown Fort Smith at the Bakery District around the old bread factory. Also this week are the cross-country championship runs for both boys and girls. You'll also want to pick up the Sunday River Valley Democrat-Gazette every week for wrap-ups from 2 selected games on Friday with the play of the game, player of the game, and an in-depth dive into the game, and a special small college notebook by Kevin Taylor. In a few weeks, we'll be transitioning to basketball, and the Sunday section will even have more information in it. You can subscribe online at nwaonline.com and click the subscribe button, or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509. Be sure to follow the new River Valley Democrat-Gazette Twitter account, as well as mine, Walters, and Harold's. You can view and purchase photos from our award-winning Arkansas Democrat-Gazette photographers that can be seen and purchased on our website, nwaonline.com/photo. We're going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report with videos and photos from Greenwood on Friday. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates like this. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.